stunning new information revealed overnight about the National Security Agency's surveillance of American citizens. With the government's permission, Facebook is now coming forward to reveal its role in those national security requests. This is the first time we're learning about specific government requests for information in the wake of the NSA leaker. According to the site's lawyers, in the last 6 months of 2012, Facebook received between 9,000 and 10,000 requests for information that affected as many as 19,000 accounts. That breaks down to about 55 requests per day. CNN Money correspondent Lori Siegel, she's been following this story and joins us now on the phone. Good morning, Lori.
Hey there.
What do you make of this latest revelation?
You know, Allison, I look at this and this is a huge deal. I mean, the idea that Facebook is coming out, as well as some other companies, and being very transparent about this data, it's a big deal. And we see that this has been Facebook and a lot of these other companies we know so well are a huge resource for national security. We're finally learning that. And we're also getting a look at what exactly these requests are. If you look at some of these Facebook requests, they kind of go into detail. They're talking about a sheriff looking for a missing child, or a federal marshal trying to track a fugitive, the police department looking for this kind of information. And they say that they've been able to use this to track down a national security threat. So, I think we're just beginning to kind of grasp the idea that right now our lives online and the idea that social media has become such a big part of the government and investigation, and now we're really beginning to see that transparency, which is very important.
Yeah, before all this news about the leaker, I would go on Facebook and like and see what my friends are up to. Wouldn't even think that maybe I could be the person being watched. Maybe you could be the person being watched. What does a revelation like this mean for everyday users who go on Facebook, like you and me?
I spoke to a major founder in Silicon Valley who didn't want to go and put his name out there because he was a little bit nervous about this. But he said, this is time to have a discussion. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's now we as normal users can wrap our head around the fact that our data and our information is out there and that law enforcement is using this kind of stuff to track down threats. So I think it's something that we need to be aware of. And the whole NSA prison debate, I mean, what really became clear is the fact that law enforcement is using social media, is using a lot of the internet companies that we use on a daily basis to track down these threats. So we need to be aware of what we're putting out there and aware that it's not 100% going to be private at the end of the day.